Welcome to Fastpitch Hitting Video 1, the Stance and Hip Turn Drill. I'm Coach Dan Hennessey and you're in for a treat. But first, if you haven't already seen my 2-minute introduction video, you can find it on my YouTube channel called Fastpitch Coaching, all one word. This video is for coaches of youth fast-pitch softball players. It's the first in a set of videos whose purpose is to teach you how to teach your players to succeed at hitting. In the fundamentals videos, I will describe in detail the fundamental techniques of hitting that I recommend you teach to your players. In subsequent hitting videos, I will describe recommended teaching and practicing techniques to use with your team, how to solve specific problems, and more. This is my assistant Ty. She will demonstrate the components of the swing I teach. Let's begin by seeing a brief demonstration. Looks pretty simple, right? Well, if it were simple to learn, everybody would be doing it well. But if you use everything I show you in these videos, you will have a team full of excellent hitters who can't wait to come to bat and who get to run the bases a lot. When you work with your players, insist on proper execution using good form. Some players will say that they already know how to hit well and that they get great results. There's no need to disagree with them. Keep your messages positive. Simply say that everyone can improve and you want every team member to excel at this. Now let's move directly into the fundamental techniques, starting with the stance and the hip turn drill. The player should stand in the batter's box with her feet just outside her shoulders, pointing straight ahead and squared up to the plate. She should then bow forward extra far and pull up with her shoulders until her back is angled over the plate about 30 degrees. Bend your knees and keep them bent. Use your shoestrings as your guide for how much to bend your knees. Do this by tipping your head down just enough to look past your knees to your feet. Your kneecaps should be at your frontmost shoestrings. Stay balanced with your heels down, touching the ground with your weight forward on the front half of your feet. Your shoulders should be pulled back and relaxed and pressed down. Maintain this good posture throughout the swing. Hold your bat up with your elbows down. They will feel a bit out over the plate. In the hip turn drill, you will be firing your torso, hips, and legs, but not your hands, arms, or bat. I recommend you use the term set up with your players to mean get into your stance. So to begin, set up as you would for a swing, but without your bat in your hands. Put your loosely closed fists in front of your shoulders and leave them there throughout the whole drill. Maintain good posture and stay level through the whole hip turn drill. Load by pressing your whole body back about 2 inches toward the catcher and drop your front shoulder about 1 inch. Keep your weight on the inside portion of your back foot. Step by lifting your front foot just off the floor, then shifting your weight onto the ball of your front foot, leaving your front heel up, your front knee bent, and your front foot still pointing to the plate. Lift your back heel slowly to start your hips turning while keeping your shoulders still, not turning, your front shoulder not coming up, and your back shoulder not dropping. While lifting your back heel, your front heel stays up and your front knee stays bent. This small motion should take less than a half second. After your hips have turned an inch, fire your hips to the pitcher, letting your back foot and shoulders turn with your hips. It should feel like your hips are leading your shoulders to the front. Your hips will stop as they come around to face the pitcher, but your shoulders should continue past your hips, stopping farther around your body. Have your players say load, step, lift, fire as they execute the drill. Load, step, lift, fire. Load, step, lift, fire. Keep your body level as you fire. Do this by maintaining your good posture, not collapsing your knees, and not pulling up straight. Your back should be straight up at the end as viewed from the side. However, as viewed from the front, your body will be leaning in over the plate a bit. If necessary to keep your balance, catch yourself with your back foot. The hip turn drill is a very important drill for learning and maintaining your new swing. I realize that was quite a detailed description. As you have probably figured out, the coach should demonstrate this to the players rather than try to describe it in so many words. I suggest the coach replay this hip turn drill section multiple times, watching the demonstrations and trying to duplicate the movements. There is no need for the coach to be able to execute this drill perfectly before showing it to the players. Just get familiar with it, bring it to your players, and have some fun as they try to execute it. In my teaching and practicing video, I will provide some recommendations to help you introduce the hip turn drill to your team, as well as a few other key drills. As they practice the drills, they will build a highly effective swing in a shorter time than with other methods. You can go back to my channel to select that video, or let YouTube take you directly to Fastpitch Hitting Video 2, the swing.